wish. But there's a good chance that they just look for the kills here. You can see they're starting to say, oh no, Fultz has gone in. He's going to start putting this down. There's no cover on Moto Door. They need to be careful. They know exactly where he is now. As soon as he made that noise, they know he's going to be coming from Moto. They're watching these angles like hawks now, just waiting for that opportunity. Fultz relocates through into Arsenal, and surely as he steps around this corner, Corton is not going to be able to do anything. No, he won't. Benja, 4K in the round. SSG, 1-0. Now Ashen unable to sweep it in behind the tool chest there to keep it safe, and that's going to mean that that Maestro bubble remains in place for FearX to use.
I was watching onto Rin and Murphy because they had a Vault Cam inside of construction, one inside of cash. In fact, it's still there as well. They see everything that happens in this part of the map right now, and it seems SSG haven't got a way to catch them out. So if they move everything onto the south balcony, which it looks like they're trying to do now, this could be a bit of a blind spot that can sting.
I think one problem that SSG have got is that it's a bit one-dimensional at the minute, this attack. They know where they're having to go in from. Fultz manages to get inside, but Newers dropped into logistics and got taken out. They didn't really have any other angles. Fultz gets cut down, FearX stand up to them, and they
still coming from SSG. They finally cracked one, but Newers has gone down in the process. Not taken offline just yet. Should be able to be recovered by his team, but we're down to about 50 seconds here, Tim. We're only just starting to ask the question of what the hell's going on site. And so for now, FearX digging back and just waiting to see where SSG come in from.
Yeah, exactly. Quite late in the round here, SSG. I think, like I said, you know, just taking a bit too much time on those top two floors when they had them in their control. Get involved, get stuck in, start opening hatches. Yes, they had to deal with Mephi on main stairs, but it didn't take all 5 of them. So a couple of people deal with Mephi, everybody else gets on with everything else, because otherwise you get to this sort of situation where you've 20 seconds left and you've got to go. Benja, he just starts walking in, but he's going to be cut down by a good boy, and they don't have long to hold on here to FearX. Ashen has got himself inside a site. Fultz now has the space to Spark putting the diffuser down. This is anybody's at this point.
And Rin's got him to the back. They had no idea he was on blue, and he's got rid of J9. So it's a 2 versus 2, but you're against the blitz. Now down to half HP. Going to try and get what he can off the back of this, but has got to be so careful. Wasting time might be the answer. Both are going in towards blue. The side swipe. Rin's found one. They get the second as well. Yet again, FearX defending fantastically well.
I mean, that even if they're pushing in from construction, it could still be a real problem for them.
It's funny because without the Jaeger or the Wamai on side here, actually Catwalk is quite easy to get control of, and they've got the tools to do it. Yeah, the Capital's been taken away, but it shouldn't feel too difficult to get in and make this happen, especially if you wanted to rock a shield, for example. All of them are available, but they've not bothered with it, Tim. As you say, they've gone for construction, they've gone for the main breach. Benja again being sniffed out here, taken down. J9 the same, and just when it looked like we might see something cooking from SSG, FearX bite back.
Fultz goes in, looking for that plant. SSG, very objective focused so far, but he has to dip away because the Toxic Babe canister is perfect. However, the response from SSG is even better. Ashen, Fultz get one apiece. Fultz can go back in and have another go at that diffuser. It's now up to Mephi. 1 versus 3, just battling, circling, trying to find anything to get them back into this, but it's unlikely. With that diffuser stuck, a good scrambled attack from SSG at the end there to get in and get that diffuser down. Newers with the final kill. SSG this time finding a way. Well played by Newers to clear out that catwalk. That's just going to give them a little bit of freedom, but elsewhere Fultz gets picked up. Benja falls to Mephi, and again SSG just losing body after body around the map. They now find themselves 2 versus 4, both out on the catwalk, red stairs, having to work through cash, and they're going to be restricted basically to going in through a single bedroom door, and FearX, it's not going to take them long to realise.
I just love the immediate response from FearX. Every player back to site as soon as they started losing that. Mephi might be in a good spot here to give it a little bit of challenge, and sure enough, they're stepping on through. It's a bit of a slaughter though as they're stepping in. It might be a trade. J9 being the one that's lost on the other side, and Newers has got it all to do. A 1 versus 3, a shield in his hand, and time to work with, Tim. I don't see a world where FearX, given how they've played so far, let this one go away from them.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Again, we're seeing their team play is great. It's fine that Mephi lost his life there, because what he was doing was, you know, he was the flame for the moths to fly towards. He was the one attracting them in, and Woogie Man said, just bring them in, and I'm going to swing around this corner. He gets one, and then, yep, they just need to deal with the Blackbeard applied to it. Hatches weren't being opened, and FearX were able to just sort of sit around and wait for that final 20 seconds to come, whereas this time they've been moved a little bit. There's a little bit of pressure. And SSG at least letting them know that they're there, but Rin just having a look, swings and gets a beauty into more auto to take down Benja. Knows that there's another coming. Sees one on main ring. He's just fighting everywhere, Des.
Got to be careful here about, I was about to say about the explosion about to go up in front of his face. Not that it matters because Jano's killed a teammate. No, not like this. That's a surefire way to lose the round of 4 versus 1. FearX once again hold on in the face of aggression from SSG, and with a great bit of team play, have made this one a guaranteed close, a 4-2 half. They'll be delighted with that. Looks in the wrong place here, but phone call coming out. Oh, and he's found Ashen as he's tried to get through. Coated has literally just rounded out to the side of the building, stood in the window, and just shot him in the back. That is ridiculous. A second as Benja falls down. The Scott Plus News has gone. SSG are absolutely crumbling before the Koreans.
Oh, we did wonder, yes, we did wonder how FearX might look once they get onto the attack. And the answer is not good for Newers and Ashen, because FearX are looking pretty good so far. Trying to use these verticals a little bit now. 1 minute 25, still plenty of time left on the clock. They've got SSG completely forced back to site. They now need to just choose their positions that they're going to try and hold. Although, saying that, where is Benja? No, Benja's returned as well. He's inside a church. I couldn't quite see him.
Benja's dead.
I'm going to say Benja's dead. Sorry, that was my mistake. Yeah, his please player card should be dulled out.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's what
On
I
the right screen, it's off. On the left one, it's on. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we've
I can
got-
see your confusion.
Our top down, it's off. Oh, good.
I can tell you for sure, Ben.
I looked, I thought I can see a Scorpos shell in church, but it's not.
Boogie was tucked in. My God, they've ran it in there, but it doesn't matter because by the time they finish trying to kill him, look at what's happened. Jano's gone down as well, so it's a 1 versus 5 here. Fultz. There we go. Wow. Oh, it's a lawless round.
We said we weren't sure what we'd get out of FearX, and they've just answered it. Pretty standard attack, but kind of just rotating around, courted with a big kill though onto Benja. That might just get things going, gets himself up onto the roof, but no, FearX are still readjusting, still moving around, and Newers has moved away from underneath those stairs, so that maybe just provides an opportunity now. But with 45 seconds left to go, FearX don't have all the time in the world.
They don't look too fussed yet because they've still got a bunch of utility that sat on 3 of those smokes, plus Capital to work with. There's a lot they can get done. Woogie's also got Catwalk being challenged here, which is the main thing they want, because now the smokes can do what they need to do inside of site itself. As long as he doesn't die here, this is fantastic. And sure enough, things are coming on through. They're falling like dominoes inside of site. Tim, look, there is just one left, and he's taunting him with the shield as well. Woogie knows what he's done. All he had to do was keep the warden busy so he couldn't look at the smoke, and his team could execute off the back of it. Wonderful stuff, and FearX again pull off a fantastic execute. How long?
I think SSG win this round from here, surely. They know that one's coming from Hatch. They've tried to get that utility in a couple of times. It just hasn't really worked. They haven't got any value, but then look at this. Good boy gets one, starts thinking about getting that diffuser down, but no. SSG managed to stand tall, find 3 kills, and get themselves into round 10 at least.
I know, because Mephi's also dropped him behind on the glass, trying to hunt down Benja, who's inside of the smoke, should get himself finished off here any second. I don't think Mephi realises that off towards his right, Benja is tucked in close. Benja knows that he's there, though. Maybe he can do something with it. Woogie going to fall elsewhere. Mephi taking a few tags down as well, but it's a trade back the other way.
4 versus 4 now, 35 seconds left to go, so plenty of time for FearX. They don't need to rush it.
Oh,
1 for 1. Courted picks up J9. They now have the advantage. But here comes Benja. Low health though, as is Ashen. 3 versus 1 now. 1 down, 2v1 effectively. Can he hold on? Can Benja rescue his team? Or is it going to be up to Ashen? It's up to Ashen as they're going to a 1v1 Des.
Put respect on the name. FearX showing up. The headshot. Neither team or neither player at this point landing it just yet, but right sort of idea. Here he comes, Mephi almost out of it. Down to a single bullet, and Ashen rounds on him and takes him down.
He's ready for that one shot, give it all. Ashen's going to put the diffuser down, Des. He's going for it here. Is Mephi going to push? Surely he hears it, he knows it's going down. Can he find his mark?
Right!
He plays it in a trade!
It's a trade! But the diffuser's down, so SSG win!
Ashen currently positioned in blue, as we see. Waiting for that push in through the door. Mephi's going to get back on the phone call, not the drones. Will that give the position of Ashen away? He's happy. He knows that the challenge is going to come with the phone call. He takes the first shot. Can't find him. Cannot find the second. Mephi hits it and brings FearX 1 round back.
And has now disabled that. No track to go through.
at least some verticality. Ashen here takes out the cam. This way, nobody can really tell exactly where he is. I'm saying nobody, really Mephi in this case. You lock in, you use the tracking for the right moment. The grenade around the corner goes for the fight. Baby, gets it! Kill! Ashen, are you kidding me? Oh, no!
Serious big brain play from Ashen. He got the deflection off the door frame, and it just left Mephi in such a tough spot. He was tracked, he couldn't move away. Ashen was going to make the challenge anyway, but it's ultimately the nade that closes it out and keeps SSG alive at reload.